ఆయన పేరు
కిషోర్.
ఓకే. What about item 40?
I don't know. 30 నుంచి
40 ఏంటి? అది కూడా SGT to SCA నా?
SGT to SCA.
SGT to SCA. I don't know.
It was PGTL.
It's with respect to principal post. Hierarchy of the model school. Entry level post, trained graduate. Trained graduate teacher Millard almost all equal.
This is vis-a-vis principal and PGT.
With respect to principal education.
Third case ఇవ్వండి శ్రీనివాస్కి.
Government జిల్లా పరిషత్ schools Millard entry level post.
This is slightly different.
Item 40 is also with respect to SCT post.
But it's a SGT in a different vertical. Is what is my remembrance. Item 40 separate చేయండి. Item 38, 39 reserved. Item 38, 39 reserved. Item 40, we'll hear it on another day.
Petition. Kindly allow the petition.
Complete petition dismissed.
We are the ones who are given the post. We are the ones who are said to be eligible to the post by the government.
That is contrary to the interim order of this court.
Your Lordship, before
How do you say that you are only appointed?
We are not appointed, Your Lordship. According to the merit list, we are allotted the post of so and so. That's why we are contesting our right.
Dismissed. You have any interest? You have any objection?
And the petitioners that have filed the writ petitions have already been allotted the post, Your Lordship. Pursuant to the interim order. We need to put our case forth, Your Lordship. That's why we are asking Your Lordships to at least allow the include Your Lordships.
What was the interim order? Sorry, interim order, elaborate order, Rasana. Did you file the writ appeal order? Writ appeal వేశారు అన్నారు. Where is that writ appeal order? And the interim order which I have passed? Writ appeal and interim order. Interim order లేదా ఫైల్లో? మా ఫైల్లో కనిపించట్లేదు. తీసుకోండి ఒకసారి. instead you have come without because the interim order was not directing them to be considered. They were not considered, and without considering them, they have considered you. That's in violation of the interim order of this court.
For the interim order, we have not filed the implead. It is with respect why we are filing the implead is that we are placed in the merit list, wherein we are also eligible for the post. However, since they opted for some other post,
All right.
that's why we are given posts. Not with
That is because that is the you being allotted the post is contrary to the interim order.
We are given the letters prior to the interim order section.
What letter?
We are given the merit list and the order of appointment prior to the interim order.
How can the interim order be appointment be prior to the interim order?
Final selection is this issue. Interim order and final.
How are you even going to be considered?
Since we have got
this is only an interpretation of rule. What have you got to do with it?
It's an interpretation of the rule. However, our posts will be affected by the order.
So be it. You can't have a better advantage in violation. You are having a benefit of a contempt. Contemptuous act by the respondents, you have to want to take advantage.
Our case may be heard if.
Why should I hear you?
It's because we.
No, you have got the benefit. No, you got the post given in violation of the interim order of this court. Why should I hear you?
It's not in the violation of interim orders of this court.
When were you given appointment?
That we have to place it on record.
No. Yeah, question I get instructions under these kind of submissions. I don't like.
Different petitions.
When were you given appointment? There is a universal date of appointment.
Yes,
what is that?
We have to place before.
What is the universal date of appointment?
According to the petition, and also with respect to the merit list, we have filed the simple petition.
When were you appointed, which post, and how are you claiming seniority, and how are you going to be affected? It is not only one post that one particular individual is getting. It is not one post. There are hundreds of posts. So how are you going to be affected?
The merit list is filed with the writ petition also.
I am asking you, how are you going to be affected? You are appointed subsequent to the interim order. It is not one post. There are hundreds of posts. How are you individually affected?
Your Lordship, if the petitioner's plea is allowed and they are given post, our place post will be altered, Your Lordship.
So that's hardly an issue. Your post to your appointment to
removed from the post altogether.
That I can't help. It's a benefit given to a contrary to the interim order of this court. How can
in interest of equity, at least this honorable court may kindly hear us. That's the only thing, Your Lordship. We'll place the material on record that when are our appointment letters issued and when are the rights for us to
petition dismissed. Orders reserved.
Rights also.
All right.
May I please? I may please in item number 40, Lordship.
I'll hear item 40 on another day. Post item 40 after 2 weeks. Slightly different.
This item and 101, my lord, they are similar matters. Both these petitioners, my lord, they are employees of the second respondent, Nellore District Cooperative Central Bank. But these people, my lord, they were appointed as drivers to be working in the bank, my lord. The bank has two vehicles, one Innova and one ATM vehicle.
What is the issue about?
The issue is, my lord, though they are, my lord, initially appointed on an outsourcing basis, but they worked for 5 years. They made a representation to the bank. They made a representation to the bank. Bank considered their representation. That was pleased to pass a resolution.
Okay.
Is to pass on a resolution. But even though a resolution is passed, my lord, no steps were taken, and even my lord, the minimum wages were also not paid. They all again, my lord, they made a representation, and we filed a petition. But on a petition when it was filed, but on they wanted to get instructions. There was a direction to post it in the motion. But still, my lord, it was not listed. Nothing has happened. No interim orders. Not, my lord, not because similar orders, my lord, in a similar bank in Kadapa. But when we filed a writ petition at page 107, and as an interim order, there was a direction to pay the minimum basis at least. So meanwhile, let them file their counter for regularization. Now, the request of the petitioner is that, my lord, the management is willing that, to pass orders, but they'll make a fresh representation. Lordship may dispose of both the petitions to consider as per the law. But because already resolutions are passed, nothing is, no orders are passed. That is only grievance of the petition.
Resolutions with regard to
Appointing them as a messengers, my lord. Instead of outsourcing, they wanted to appoint messenger. Lordship would get the same thing, my lord, which start from page 15. In English part.